Ready to rumble. Nice. Dipshits are coming. We're on our way. We're taking our time, but we're on our way.
Any second now.
We will be there. We will be with you, fellow dipshits.
I have a quick throwback.
Ooh, I like throwbacks. I'm a nostalgic kind of guy.
Hopefully it's not too
Ooh.
loud. That's actually not the throwback I wanted. I uploaded the wrong one. Wow.
Just a minor technical difficulty, but that's what comes with the package with the dipshits.
And also the timer's missing too. Our start timer is missing. Where'd it go?
Everything's disappeared today. Look at me. Right before the podcast, I was talking all nice about the algorithm, and now.
Well, now we're in the bottom. They can see us.
We could just do it like this, like the Bill O'Reilly way.
Nope. There we go.
See, this is what I like. So as a posthumous New Year's resolution, I'm gonna start listening to some more old school metal, just because. I feel like it's a big.
Keeping it old.
Yeah, school? I feel like it's a big part of myself that's sort of fallen off. And this intro every week is getting me into the groove. I need to just get into more metal. And oh, you got rid of the Dumbfounded Dipshits. The intro. That's interesting.
Podcast. I am Mike. That is Ryan. And free speech is alive and well on Facebook.
Could you believe it? It came back. It's not back in England, though. They're arresting people in England for that shit. For just talking online. Talking shit online, of course.
Are they really? Can we back that up?
I have seen video evidence of people, cell phone cameras, answering their doors to British constables who are telling them that we're taking you into custody for comments you made online that gave somebody anxiety. That might be a direct quote, by the way. That might be what the cop said.
I'm looking it up.
You could believe it. They're arresting people in Great Britain, in the UK. For talking shit. Could you believe it? Now, how does that work in Ireland? How does that work in Northern Ireland to Ireland, like real Ireland? You know, not like it's all real Ireland. Don't get me wrong, my Northern Ireland, cousins, but no, I didn't. Well, I just have a knack for doing that. But do they get arrested up there too? Could you just seek political asylum in Ireland if you live in Northern Ireland because you're trying to run away from, the speech police?
I don't know, but this article is entitled "Think Before You Post." The UK is now jailing people for social media comments. But this is from a year ago, August 16, 2024.
Yeah, and I think they're implementing it. I'm pretty sure they're implementing it.
Interesting.
What up, Hiddleston? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I've watched like 10 videos that just
any government that arrests and locks up its own citizens for saying, writing, or thinking the wrong opinions. Yeah, you can't do that.
And now hold on a second. They're trying to, and I don't know if this is true. I'm pretty sure the arrests that I witnessed on cell phone camera were real, right? And weren't staged. And I'm not too sure if they are going to prosecute American nationals, like United States nationals, for doing the same thing in the United Kingdom or their territories.
Let's see if we have a video of the arrests. You saw videos, you said, right?
I did. Yes, I did. I thought I sent a few of them to you. So hold on a second. I got the phone open. Let me scroll back a little far. I'll tell you what day I sent it to you. Oh, the Reagan slap. You got to put up the Reagan slap later. That one was ridiculous. We'll get to
the Reagan slap?
Well, all right. There's a bunch of videos that I sent to the Nothing Network. And one of them, I think, was somebody getting arrested. Was it before Kanye? No.
Well, then we'll go through it when we go through those videos. Then
Kanye tried to get a swastika diamond necklace commission. Did you see that?
oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway, I digress.
If anyone's gonna break the new Facebook guidelines, it'll be Kanye West.
That's what I'm saying. He's actively doing it on a daily basis.
He does it on a daily basis. He does it for attention, I think. I mean,
could he go to Britain now? Now, could you go to Great Britain on vacation if you talk shit online in another country?
That's a very good question. I don't even know how to search for that. But
and also another question. How about I have a line of good questions for this. If you are in the British Virgin Islands, are you still committing a crime, a UK crime? Could you be persecuted in the British Virgin Islands for, saying, Kate Blanchett is a fucking bitch? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she's a bitch, by the way. I love Kate Blanchett. She's like one of my favorite actresses.
Wait. How do you know? How do you know she's not a bitch, though?
Let's just assume she is, right? And I'm just picking her because she's a famous British actress. I assume she's British, right? She has that accent. And if you said that online, could you just be arrested in the Virgin Islands or like somewhere else, another like British territory around the world?
Rewinding a little bit, I did Google search to see if Facebook had in fact changed their community guidelines or did things differently, because I've noticed you can say the word retard or retarded very freely. It's almost like Rumble now in the comments.
With a big R too. You could use a very capital R.
Yes, and like it's not people calling people who have mental disabilities retarded. It's people calling people who are saying something fucking stupid retarded. So it's kind of in the right context. You should never use that against someone who's actually retarded. No, I'm kidding.
Well, what I'm saying, don't do that, because I'm saying like maybe reclaim the word, right? Could us idiots reclaim the word? If I identify as an idiot, right? Can I reclaim the word retard? Like sort of how the hood reclaimed the N-word. Like they took that shit like in the 60s, 70s, and 80s and made it become part of like the like the common vernacular, like how we use the word like or fuck. You know what I mean? And then it just became, people don't even realize they're saying it. And then it's just like, what if we did that too? What if I just said retarded so many times that it just became so desensitized that nobody gave a shit anymore?
Well, it used to be kind of like that when growing up for us, wasn't it? A little bit.
Yeah, and it was for idiots like us and for all the idiots who we want to call idiots.
Yeah, and I would never, like I always say, I would never call someone who had mental disabilities retarded. I would call someone who should be perfectly capable of functioning, and you call them that when they do something that makes it think otherwise.
Yeah, and I have we need a word for that. We still need a word for that. There's still a need in the world for the infamous R word.
Yes,
which is rye. We're drinking rye tonight, guys. Cheers.
The infamous R word. Rye. There was something I was going to do right now, and I don't remember what. And now, play Zuckerberg's video. Let's see what Zuckerberg has to say about his community standards changes.
Hey, everyone. I want to talk about something important today, because it's time to get back to our roots around free expression on Facebook and Instagram.
I like it. That sentence alone, I like it. And he
didn't have to get bullied into it. He got bullied into. I believe him when he said that the Biden administration bullied him with the COVID mandates.
Absolutely.
He didn't get bullied into doing this, because I heard somebody tried to flip it and say, "Oh, well, Joe Rogan and his cronies, all the podcaster bullies bullied him into loosening the standards." And I'm like, he might have not wanted to do that in the first place. Usually, people who, this is the Larry Flint argument. With publication, right? Because it's like Facebook isn't a magazine, but it is still like a public forum for the written word. I mean, unfortunately, it is. I mean, I know Twitter or X was supposed to originally be that, but Facebook became that, and people just started talking shit. I don't frequent Facebook because it became a cesspool without the community standards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But regardless, you should still be allowed to say whatever the fuck you want whenever. And if you don't like what somebody else says, I think you should have the right to know that they're talking shit, right?
Absolutely.
And if they felt like they couldn't talk shit, then you wouldn't know what kind of piece of shit they were in real life. So sometimes there's a mutual benefit to the whole thing. But I digress. Sorry, Zuck.
I started building social media to give people a voice.
I
gave a
hate
speech
his
at Georgetown
voice.
5 years ago about the importance of protecting
Sounds like a robot.
expression, and I still believe this today. There's been widespread debate about potential harms from online content. Governments and legacy media have pushed to censor more and more. A lot of this is clearly political, but there's also a lot of legitimately bad stuff out there. Drugs, terrorism, child exploitation. These are things that we
I
mean,
hate
are we
his
gonna
voice.
say, are we gonna say? I know he still sounds like a robot. That's why. Like no matter he's got this whole broccoli-headed bro facade going on. You know what I mean? I like the chain. The chain does add a little bit more to his Miami Miami machismo mimic that he's doing.
You gotta remember also he got obsessed with mixed martial arts and BJJ, and that does change.
Yeah.
He looks
So
kind of
he's-
jacked here, right? Doesn't he look a
He's
little?
chill. He's got more shoulders. He didn't have shoulders before, and he's hanging out with a lot of Brazilians now. So, you know.
Doesn't he speak Mandarin or something?
I think he's just married to an Asian lady.
I think
That's
he
pretty
speaks
racist,
Mandarin.
Mike.
I think he's
Did he do one of those John Cena things where he had to apologize to
no.
China?
No.
How did you know that? How do you know that? How do you know he speaks Mandarin? Is it on his LinkedIn?
Hold on, let's see. Mark.
Does Mark Zuckerberg have a LinkedIn? I want to know if like billionaires have LinkedIns.
Mark Zuck. Here we go.
He speaks it?
Founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg.
Here you go. Let's.
All right, 2014. Let's see.
Why is it so blurry? It's also it's 420. Oh, because it's a bad video. All right, here we go. They're loving it because he speaks.
我的中文很糟糕，但是我的天，学用中文。
He practiced this, dude. He practiced this. He's not fluent. John Cena sounded like he was outright fluent. John Cena sounded like John Cena was on point with that shit. He was kissing. He was like, he was like the kind of fucking, like motherfucker who put some extra elbow grease on that apology. He sounded like he was actually Mandarin when John Cena
take very seriously.
There's probably a gun to his head too. There's a gun to your head. You'll speak fucking fluent Mandarin too.
And I want to make sure that we handle responsibly. So we built a lot of complex systems to moderate content. But the problem with complex systems is they make mistakes.
They don't understand context. If I'm quoting a book and the character in the book says, "I'm going to shoot you in the face," I've been banned from Facebook for that. And I was like, I didn't say I was going to shoot you in the face. I said in that scene, that character said, "I'm going to shoot you in the face," and it didn't matter.
Yeah, because it's the literal words in that combination. It doesn't matter if you quote it. If you throw some quotation marks on the end and there's punctuation, commas, and all that shit, it doesn't matter. It's the word. It's like, I think the word is what trips the system off to blocking whatever content is on the post.
Even if they accidentally censor just 1% of posts, that's millions of people. And we've reached a point where it's just too many mistakes and too much censorship. The recent elections also feel like a cultural tipping point towards once again prioritizing speech. So we're going to get back to our roots and focus on reducing mistakes.
So does it mean he's going to flip-flop again if someone else gets in power in 4 years and go right back to censoring everybody? Or is he going to fight the government for free speech? Like
I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen, but the thing is, like maybe flip-floppers is sort of like the theme, because it seems like he seems to be a flip-flopper kind of guy. He likes to wear sandals to the fucking beach. He loves his flip-flops, bro. He loves it. Now he looks like he loves his chanclas, like his chancletas. But he likes the flip-flops.
Simple.
Listen, he's a fucking billionaire. What do you think he's wearing? I'm pretty sure that watch is like.
I'd shop at Target, bro.
Easy that watches
Kohl's.
$1 million. Well, there's some
If I was a
billionaires.
I'd shop
There's
at
some
Kohl's.
billionaires who do that. You ever see Steve
I know.
Cohen, the owner of the Mets, and how he dresses? He just legit dresses like he dresses like a guy on the street his age.
Well, same thing with fucking sometimes. What's his face? Dave Portnoy. Dave.
Yeah, but the regular looking clothes that he's wearing are sort of bougie. Like they're meant to look average, but it is
Okay.
it is a $200 t-shirt.
Dresses like the Russians in Brooklyn used to dress. They're broke, but they have a $200 t-shirt, $200 pair of shoes, $200.
Yeah, a lot of athletic wear wearing,
Spider
a lot of
jackets
t-shirts. Like maybe
storing
some
free
like,
expression.
I don't know, Fila or whatever, tracksuits.
On our
tracks.
Should put him in a Fila track.
More specifically, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to get rid of fact checkers
and allow you to say the word retarded.
Replace them with community notes similar to X, starting in the US.
Ooh, that must have.
So he's copying Musk, right? He's copying Musk because it worked with X, right? Because now X is a free for all. Right?
It is, but it isn't. I think Rumble's a free for all.
No, Rumble's intent is to be a free for all. That's why it's called Rumble.
It's bad. I mean, there's comments of like kill the Jews and kill all Muslims and nuke. It's like it gets bad.
I don't condone that kind of speak around me.
I don't either.
But you have to allow these people to post their shit.
Well, yeah, because you do. Then you have people shunning them and telling them, "Hey, you're a piece of shit."
You don't want your enemies, your detractors, your oppressors, or anybody of the sort that you want to give a negative connotation to. You don't want to put them in the shadows. How about that? Like, isn't that like counterproductive? Like, to protect yourself from these people, you need to know that they're saying and thinking these things.
Exactly.
Right?
See, I like people saying crazy things because then I know who I do and don't want to associate myself with.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, I'm not always going to judge you on everything you say because sometimes you might not be serious.
Right. Nor should anybody. Yeah.
Everything on this show is not serious.
This show should be just called Grain of Salt. That should just be the name of this, because you just take everything that we're saying with a grain of salt, because when I go to bed tonight, I'm not thinking about half the shit that we spoke about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm cutting the shorts from our stuff, and some of it I'm like, I'm going to cut this little bit out a little bit. Just cut this down a little.
But riffing is pretty much what it is, man. This is all just free talk like it all is. So, talk freely, motherfuckers.
After Trump first got elected in 2016, the legacy media wrote nonstop about how misinformed.
Okay, yeah, I get it. You're standing up. I get it. No one gives a fuck, bro.
Uh-huh.
You're a ship jumping rat.
I'm just saying, like, it took him a little. I mean, if he at least, right, if he truly felt the way they did, which I don't believe that he did, if he at least like did what Musk did and like said, hey, this is bullshit. You know what I mean? And at least try to make some sort of a spectacle to be like, you know, hey, listen, when Biden was like sort of putting along the way at the end of his, you know, like term, I feel like Zuckerberg should have came out ahead of this before he went on Rogan and said that, listen, guys, I'm rethinking about how I'm doing this, and put out some sort of press release saying that they were going to adjust.
Well, he went on Rogan and said it. Then did it afterwards. But it almost seemed like Rogan was like, yeah, like, so what are you going to do now? Like with the new president and stuff. It should have been more preemptive. Like he really should have started making moves to make these changes back last summer when, you know what I mean? If he really believed in it, exactly. Yeah, I was going to say if he was being honest and believed it.
But we know that he's being not pressured, but he's definitely being influenced by the bros. Because the bros are like, you mean I can't say something's like retarded on Facebook? That's gay. And he's like in his gi on the ground, like, this guy's sort of choking me out, and he has a point.
I had a realization, by the way. I think Andrew Scholes is funnier than most of those guys that go on Rogan that are like part of that crew.
What? No way.
I think Andrew Scholes is funnier than Norm Macdonald. Not Norm Macdonald. Norman.
Mark Norman?
Mark Norman.
Okay.
I don't think Mark
they're
Norman's
different
funny.
comedians. You don't like Mark Norman?
Hey, I don't think he's funny.
No, he's a one-liner comic. He's like, I think that's his
I-
whole shtick.
Now, what's his face? God damn it!
I like Shane. Ari Shaffir is hilarious.
Funny.
Shane Gillis is way funnier than Andrew Schultz, I think.
I don't think so. Andrew Schultz makes me laugh. Like I'm running out of air. What's his name? Shane Gillis's fucking bro comedy makes me go.
Really? I'm hyperventilating, dude. That Down syndrome kid on that last special with the Down syndrome team that he was coaching was one of the funniest fucking like setups and finishes. Just the whole thing with like they all love two things: John Cena and boobs. He's like titties and John Cena. That's what every Down syndrome kid loves.
It's funny. It's funny, but I just thought.
And his sketches are good too. Like Andrew Schultz doesn't do sketches. He's trying to get into acting, so he doesn't really do sketches. But Shane Gillis, him not being on SNL was a detriment to SNL because SNL would have been so much better if they had him and Pete Davidson on at the same time, which would have happened that way had Shane Gillis got onto it. You know what I mean? Seems like I lost you there, Mike. Might only be me up here. I hope I'm still going live. But we're going to have to double check because Mike froze. I just kept rambling, which I do. You know, I can't help that. But, hey, if you guys are out there, comment and let me know that I'm still alive. Oh, there you go. I guess he did get booted off. Damn. Mike got cut off. I wonder what happened.
I had to reboot the entire thing.
Yeah, I was like just saying. I was like, I'm hoping I'm still going. I hope it wasn't me that went out.
I don't know. I don't even know if we're back yet. Hold on.
It says we're still going. It says we're still going. You hopped out and came back on. I'm still on.
I froze. My face froze. Okay.
Your face froze the whole time, and I spoke the way through it. So
good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then you hopped back on.
Let's see what this is about. Let's see.
This isn't real. Is this real? Is it real?
Man hospitalized after lodging. 40. What's the Zin?
Zin. You don't know what a Zin is? See, you don't watch enough Zin. You don't watch enough Shane Gillis to know what a fucking Zin is. What a Zin is it's a nicotine pouch.
Okay, and what do you do with the pouch?
Okay, so nicotine is a stimulant, right?
I know what nicotine is.
Yes, I know you know what it is, but what I'm saying is,
why is he shoving up his?
No,
butthole?
you put it. You usually put it. Okay, give me a second, Mike. You lip it, and then you suck on it like a chewing tobacco, and then you get a rush from it.
Oh, so they put the chewing tobacco in a tea bag, and now you chew on it.
Pretty much. It's not tobacco. That's just it's nicotine powder. It's not. They don't even use tobacco anymore. There's no tobacco, no tar, none of it. And that's just nicotine powder. And they claim that it's actually it can't give. They claim that it won't give you cancer like cigarettes and chewing tobacco will. So what it does is that I've chewed 2 Zin ever, right? And first time I was like, wow, it was zippy. I felt like I was on like a super cup of coffee. And then the second one, I think the milligrams was too high. And I got so fucking I got so revved up that I just yacked.
Wow.
So this 76-year-old man stuffed how many 40 Zins?
In butthole and foreskin.
So if one fucked me up, right?
I'm Googling this to see if this is real.
And I'm somebody who's familiar with stimulants.
Probably not real. Because it says Daily Mail on it. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. If you put 40 Zins in your butt, you would die of a nicotine overdose. For sure. For sure. He would shit it out first. His body would diarrhea. It would reject out of his body before he even fucking absorbed any of it.
No. That Daily Mail nonsense, complete and utter nonsense.
And how does a 76-year-old man now mind you, Zins are like a younger man's game. You understand what I'm saying? There's no 76-year-old man who even knows what a Zin is. If you say, hey, Pops, you want a Zin, right, to an old man, he's going to think you're talking about some transgender kid.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I don't think that some 76-year-old man is packing 40 Zins up his butt. Definitely not. That would fuck me up. You'd die. You would die. If that was true, that would fuck me up. I'd be like, I don't know what people are thinking, trying to break world records.
Challenge accepted. No, I'm kidding. So you sent me this. I don't know what this is.
Oh, okay. So do you know All right, there's a show on, I think, TLC. Right now, I have a suspicion that people exaggerate situations just to get on TV, especially reality TV. So this girl Balin has Tourette's,
Okay.
and she's got her own reality show. We don't have to go through all of her videos, or she's on TLC. So yeah, so you get it, right? It's a TLC
Okay.
show.
So she has Tourette's.
She has
So-
Tourette's, and it's
so-
pretty consistent.
okay.
It's consistent
I'm gonna
Tourette's.
get really high before I watch this video.
Let's go.
And we have to try not to laugh.
All right, challenge accepted. How about that?
So
Let's go.
I do want to point out I couldn't stop laughing while editing the video of bath bombs. Where'd I go? Where'd I go?
You moved yourself out.
How? Oh,
Like
there
that.
we go. Wow, I'm retarded.
We should have had a count on how many times we say retarded on the show.
Hey fans, we know you're out there. Can you watch the video? New challenge, and we'll send you money because we're not grifters. We're the opposite of grifters.
We're opposite of grifters.
And when I say send you money, a couple pennies that I have in the bottom of my sock drawer, I'll send you. It'll cost more to actually mail
We'll mail
them
you a
than it
roll of
will.
quarters.
It'll
We'll
cost
mail
more
you
to
a roll of
act-
quarters.
It'll cost more to actually send it than it would just to...
How about I just mail you the stamp that would have been on it?
Back when me and John were doing Keeping Up with Mike and John, we were gonna give away one of our bongs, and all of our fans were like, "Dude, it's a little water pipe. It'll cost more to freaking mail it just to send just for us to buy one. Just like, you know what I mean?
Especially if it was glass. You weren't giving away glass, right? I would have fucked with that. Only acrylic.
No,
Mailing glass. I don't
bubble
trust
wrap
mailing
that
glass.
shit. All right, here we go. No laughing allowed. You ready? Oh, this is not even a video. There's no sound either. Where's her talking?
You got to go to the actual videos. You're on pictures. Go back to the page.
Reels?
Yeah, go to Reels. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, no volume.
Wow. Thanks, StreamYard. Or not StreamYard, Restream.
Restream.
Every fucking couple times it does that shit. And it slows down our podcast. Okay.
You sure it's not the weed that's slowing down the podcast?
No.
All of you guys for the support and for I'm pregnant and I'm breastfeeding. The incredible amount of support and love that I've gotten from you guys that has been able to make this happen. I have been...
Is it choppy for you?
No, I mean, like a little bit, but her audio is fluid.
Why? Hold on. I'm not even using... Stupid. Go away. All right. Oh, that hurt my ears. Jesus Christ.
Sucking penis for a living. I've been carrying and holding a secret close and dear to my heart for a very long time. God damn, I'm pregnant and I'm breastfeeding. God damn.
She's consistent. This is like, you know what I mean? Would you rather, can I ask you a question, Mike? Would you rather be a stutterer, a severe stutterer? I mean, I know I stutter a little bit. Maybe you stutter a little bit in natural conversation like I just did right there. But would you rather be a stutterer or would you rather have Tourette's? Both uncontrollable, both pretty consistent.
How bad is my stutter?
They're both equally as bad. You will get words out just as quickly doing each. Doesn't matter. You're going to get the sentence out just as fast stuttering as you would with Tourette's. That's how stunted you are, equally.
So,
The Tourette's gives you a little bit of riz.
Tourette's.
It gives you personality a little
bit. I was
bit.
gonna say because then you could play it off even like when you go places, just fuck with people.
As a parlor trick, people are just gonna want to hear you just like queef, fuck ass, queef. Like they're gonna want you to do that. You know, which obviously she's cashing in on that shit because like. Look at it this way. The reality show jump from just being like, I'm a neighborhood person who everybody knows is having Tourette's now I'm on national TV and everybody's involved in my life. In a reality show, which it's a reality show. We all know that there's a producer there pushing things this way, pushing people that way, and talking in ears and getting drama started and stuff. But
Yeah, the comments are calling her out on faking it, by the way.
okay, now this is where I wanted this to go. I didn't watch any episodes, but I'd through scrolling through the TV and then seeing videos on on YouTube and on Reels and on TikTok and stuff. You see her gaining popularity, and I thought before I read any of the comments that I was like, this is way consistent. I knew people. I knew a kid named I won't give you the last name. His name was Aaron, and he had Tourette's, and he was like every 5 minutes he had a tick. You know what I mean?
Aaron, like long hair, skinny Aaron?
No. Tall, big head, blonde, Jewish kid.
No. So
this kid was every 5 minutes Tourette's.
What show is she from? What is she from? Is it like
it's her show? It's something Balin.
But was it on TV or is it just like YouTube or?
It's on TLC, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's
TLC is
TV,
fake.
yeah.
I remember. Isn't that the same channel that has like My Strange Addiction or something like that?
Yeah, and the Little People Show and the Little People Show also, which is all staged. That whole shit was staged.
There's an episode of My Strange Addiction where the girl drinks gasoline, and she can't stop. She's drinking all day, drinking gasoline. She has an addiction to drinking gasoline.
Yeah,
they take her to a doctor, and the doctor, I don't know if he's in on it or not, but he's like, "Yeah, I don't know how you didn't die yet. Like seriously, you should be dead." And like I'm thinking maybe they went to a real doctor and they said, "Whoa, she has a problem, and we'll go blah blah blah." And he gets there and he's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Yeah,
she's probably drinking fucking lemonade all day though. It doesn't not really gasoline. There's no proof it was gasoline. But I want to hear.
And just to get on the show,
I want to hear these fake ticks again.
Hi, I'm with my cousin Colin, and today we're gonna be trying. I'm just kidding. We just got back from the vet, and Tootsie has really messed up patellas, and Fluffy goes...
How is she not ticking right now?
Before, she was uncontrollable. Now, This is the thing. This is what I hear that the argument is, right? Now, sorry if I'm peeking on the mic, people.
You're not. I lowered your shit all the way down.
All right.
You won't
Fantastic. So the problem that I have, right, with this whole thing was that it's not consistent, and it's super consistent when and other times. Now I say this, right? I'm not sure, but I hear the argument is that there's medication for this, and like you could have
CBD helps too, apparently.
Yeah, you could have flare-ups like that. You'll just be ticking, which is like sort of an OCD thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know if she's on meds. I would suppose she's on meds, and then she just doesn't take them for the show if she does have Tourette's.
That's not smart. Let me see.
I don't agree either.
On Thursday, so we're gonna try to make ourselves feel better because I just got done crying over if Fluffy's gonna die on Thursday of zero sugar.
He can't keep a straight face.
Coke zero. Oreo. Your mom's an Oreo whore, bitch.
Hold on a second.
That's not how that works.
Her dog is not dying. She just said that. So Tourette's could be I tell a fucking 200-page story, and then I say I'm drinking Diet Coke. Like what? Like no, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. You know be really fucked up.
This is an exaggeration, if anything. I'm pretty sure.
You know, it'd be really fucked up if we're two dipshits over here judging her. Meanwhile, she actually has Tourette's, and this is how it actually is, and we're just.
Listen, we live in a reality where that could totally be possible, and I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm just saying like this. It just seems like
all these comments fake as hell. This dude should what? Wow, this dude should be canonized as a saint. You don't know she's faking it, right? There's more.
Oh, did you hear, dude? I'm sorry to change the subject. Did you hear Casey Anthony is trying to fucking sell her legal services?
What do you mean sell her legal services?
Like she's like been going to college, I guess. For
she's trying to be a lawyer.
She's trying to, but she's like a legal assistant, but she is selling. Not like on a Cameo. I'm not sure if it's like a Cameo thing with the Zoom meeting or something like that, but she's selling her legal advice.
Well, she does give good legal advice. I mean, you can't say she lost.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying. All right, I'm
We
saying
all fucking know she killed the fucking
she's
baby.
probably well versed in one kind of charge dodging. You know what I mean?
If you have this one specific issue,
if people think you murdered your child, come talk to me because I got all the fucking answers.
No, it has to be more specific than that. It has to be if they think you murdered your child and all evidence points to you, but there's no physical proof, but they happen to find the body buried exactly where they thought you would have buried it, come to me.
She blamed it all on her dad. She said her dad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like she, in a very indirect way, said that pretty much he's responsible for her daughter's death. I'm not sure if she said the word killed her, but it's like, yeah, she sort of said that.
Oh yeah, okay, that's recent too. It's recent because there's a 2024 A&E show about it, and they put the parents under lie detectors or some shit.
So what do you think? Do you think she's full of shit? Just before we move on to the next topic, do you think this Balin's full of shit? Yes. I think she's full of shit. I think or it's exaggerated. Or
I'm going to see the rest of this video.
I heard that these were terrible, so... You don't like this smell?
It doesn't smell like an Oreo.
Oh.
Did you just do it like we were gonna take a shot? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's
an Oreo.
Yeah, this doesn't. And
I'm also going to say this about the people who I've met who have had Tourette's, like the few people that I have met.
Nothing
all
like
had
this?
nothing like this. They all had if they had frequent Tourette's, it was like 2 or 3 phrases that they stuck to.
Yes, and it's always the same ones. Even like those shows of like True Life, I have Tourette's. It wasn't exaggerated as much as this.
Yeah, I knew one person, right, who used to quote The Exorcist. You know what I mean? Like, your mother sucks cock in hell.
That's awesome.
Yes, yeah,
if
dude.
I have Tourette's, I want to two things I want to quote when I have Tourette's.
Yeah,
when I have Tourette's. When.
The next when you come down with it as a side effect to like some sort of medication, you're gonna be like, "Oh, the side effect is Tourette's." Now I have Tourette's, and I'm like, "Shit, cock dick."
On the next episode of the Dumbfounded Dipshits, Mike gets Tourette's. 2 phrases: squeal like a pig boy.
You have to pick 2. You have to pick 2.
Cock in hell.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell is a classic. I think
squeal like a pig boy.
Squeal like a pig boy is a good one. That's a good one.
For those who don't know, that's Deliverance. But
yeah, I
sidetracked on this show. If you're tuning in, we kind of go all over the place. So because our reach has quadrupled in a couple of days, and so many people are watching our reels for some strange fucking reason, I can see our demographic.
And who's our demographic? Who are we speaking to, Mike?
It's like the 25 to 45-year-olds.
Oh, okay.
Something
that makes sense.
Or the 35 to 55-year-olds. It was high. I forgot how high.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot where the screen was where I saw this on all these fucking screens.
Well, then I'll just stop talking about how old I am and just like float with whatever the fuck is happening with that.
We don't have to. We match the age of our demographic apparently, which is, I guess, good.
I guess everything had all right. Like, it makes sense. I guess. And but I just hope that demographic isn't doing something else on the other side of that fucking screen. That's all I'm saying, guys.
What do you mean? Bless you.
How nice of you, Mike. Who knows, Mike? Who knows?
Let's be honest. Out of all the dab tools I've had, this one takes the longest to heat up. And
what is it? What
it's a hot knife.
The tip, yeah. If it's just the tip is your problem, Mike, you're still doing
just
good.
the tip, and it does have interchangeable tips, so I can change the tip and use a different tip and use just that tip.
Mike, could you send the most favorite video? All right, if that's our demographic, you said that's our demographic.
Yes.
Let's hop off this Balin bitch, right? And let's move on to the video that I sent you on the Nothing Network of Ronald Reagan, please. This is a classic. Now tell me, you try not to laugh at this.
Hold on, I have to go through a bunch of things.
It's closer. It was yesterday. I sent it to you at 8:30 in the morning. Just so you guys know, Mike is the Nothing Network. If you're talking to Nothing Network, you're talking to that guy right there. Oh, I pointed right to you. That guy right there. See that guy? That guy right there. That guy right there. You see Ronald Reagan yet?
Yeah, no, I'm getting it.
Oh, baby.
What was I just gonna say?
Now you try not to laugh at this, Mike.
Hold on,
that's
hold
the
on.
challenge.
So I wonder
choose to accept.
because it wasn't choppy when I refreshed that page, but it was choppy before I refreshed the page. So it's very weird. Let me adjust us as well so we could see everything.
Make sure the volume's on this too.
I can't make sure until I play it.
Oh,
There's
shit.
no way
So
of
start
me
and stop
knowing.
it. Start and stop it real quick. Like trigger finger. Trigger finger.
I'm adjusting our size. That's what she said.
Ooh.
Ah,
I like to be bigger.
that's what he said.
Oh, not too small. No! It's like, the fucking walls are closing in on me, Mike.
Why is it not working? Oh, it's like weird. Yeah, on this show you get a lot of nothing. You know, I'm going the wrong way. God damn it. There's no presets on this thing either. They need to start doing that. All right. So what's my goal? Not to laugh.
Yeah, try not to laugh.
I'm going to do a fresh dab. Let it heat up. Sorry. Actually,
You get back to the hotel and stay there.
you can hear it?
I like it here.
Well, I can change that in a hurry.
I like it here. Well, I could change that in a hurry.
Yo, play it again, Mike.
You get back to the hotel and stay there.
I like it here.
Well, I can change that in a hurry.
Commander-in-Chief.
You get back to the hotel and stay there.
That motherfucker was president for 8 years.
Well, I can change that.
Is it a fake slap? Hold on. Yeah, it's a fake slap.
Yeah, it's a fake slap, obviously. Yeah, it's Hollywood. They
No,
call that the
they used
old
to
Gregory
do-
Peck.
They used to do real ones.
Yeah.
There's movies where the actors actually had sex with the actress.
Yeah, I think in Eyes Wide Shut, one of the scenes was real. And then, hold on a second. In Creed, I think the first Creed movie, because some of the shots in Rocky are obvious, like distance fakes where they're pulling their punches. But there are some shots where there's actual connection, right? And I think that dude who was actually like a pro boxer at the time that he filmed Creed actually knocked out Michael B. Jordan in one of the shots that they used for the movie.
What is this you sent me? Bad songs of the day?
Okay, so now if we're gonna go with retarded shit on the internet, because we're going with the fucking with the real hard R word, that's the real one. We're getting rid of the old hard R. We don't do that anymore. Like both sides of the aisle are just like, okay, we're not fans of you, and then the people who do use it are just like, all right.
So wait, you're talking about
You're a
Republican?
shock lord. No, either side. Who uses it?
The hard R, Republican.
Oh, that's another hard R, but the hardest R is retard. Let's be honest. Mike.
Okay, yes.
The hardest R is retard.
So these are, let's see.
Just what it says, Mike.
Let's see.
They're bad fucking songs.
Are we gonna get knocked for this?
I don't know if these songs are fucking. Well, how didn't they get knocked? This page. I don't think these songs are published. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, but remember how many times? Remember on Instagram, you can play popular songs in the background of your reels, and on Facebook, because the original content owner is going to get ad revenue, you're not. So, you could pick like the song you picked for the background on.
All right, so let's just go back to the page and let's talk about this for a second, and just let me bounce this off of you.
Okay,
now,
hold on,
because
hold on.
you guys at home, go to this page, bad songs.
I'm going to play it, and I'm going to have a disclaimer beforehand saying this is for reviews and reactions. We don't own this music, and you should like and subscribe to this page, and let's react.
Copy that, Mike. I like that.
If the fucking
Somebody's gotta teach
remember that song ever. Do you remember that song?
None of these are famous songs.
It may sound nasty and it may sound mean, but I'm to little boys that are about 17.
What?
It was a different time, Mike. That was back in the day, bro. 91 is a different time.
Yeah, no, but you know, they like
I don't know why, but they put up a fight, and hot damn that excites the MC like, cause yo, I love a young buck. They give a fun.
I love a young buck that.
Yo, it sounds like MC Light raped these fucking teenager dude. This teenage dude, bro.
Let's be real. The 17-year-old did not get raped.
Yeah, he wanted it. He definitely wanted it.
Become love struck, but that's okay though, cause I can handle them. I love young boys on the brink of being young men. I mold them, shape them.
Okay.
She's a virgin hunter.
Okay. I mean, I get it.
She had a thing. That was her thing in 91. She liked to fuck young boys.
Make them, then I break them in. They get the job done, I make them get the job done well. Swell, make them kiss and tell all of their friends around the neighborhood that light is good, soul food good. So tell me, honey, are you ready to school?
So you know what I think? I think maybe MC Light was probably just like bad at like giving head. And then like
that's
just
her
like, well,
now.
like a teenager's probably not going to know any, but that's her now.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
She's born in 1970.
70. So she's 50, 55 years old. Not bad for 55. She looks different though. Did she have skin lightening surgery? Like fucking Sammy Sosa and Michael Jackson?
I mean, did Nicki Minaj? Because she's also lighter than she was.
That's a procedure, I think. It's like a procedure that motherfuckers get.
Oh, she's made a song called Ice Cream Dream, Roughneck, Self-Destruction.
Yeah, MC Light's fucking OG, dude. That was popular when I was like in junior high school.
All right, back to this. A man asks ChatGTP.
She would have been picking up dudes in my fucking schoolyard, bro.
Wow.
Around that time that she wrote that song.
I'm down. Well, I'm a schoolboy, you know.
Ooh. Yeah.
And wanted to destroy America, how would you do it?
If I wanted to destroy America, 1. Divide society. Encourage division across political, racial, and ideological lines, amplifying conflicts that create distrust and weaken national unity. 2. Weaken education. Gradually lower standards and shift focus away from critical thinking, creating a population that's more easily influenced and less informed. 3. Damage public health. Promote widespread use of unhealthy foods, chemicals, and pharmaceuticals, leading to chronic illness and dependency. 4. Break community bonds. Undermine family and community structures by fostering isolation and individual.
Now, is this real? Is this real ChatGPT, or is this guy just like have somebody with that voice pre-recorded? Because that's ChatGPT's voice, right? That's the voice that they use.
I never used the voice in ChatGTP.
Okay.
I never had.
There's a version of it. There's voice prompts for it, isn't there?
I don't know, but
collective support. 5. Control the narrative. Limit free speech and censor alternative viewpoints, creating a culture where people fear speaking openly. This would erode resilience, leaving the nation open to influence and control.
Sound familiar?
It's exactly what's happening right.
Yes, that's if this isn't staged, but that's fucking bugged out. That's bugged out if that's what he said. Because the thing is, like, you know, like what's starting to pop up is like a lot of coincidental things that I think, you know, like obviously everybody's on the bandwagon right now with the simulation theory just because of how fucking crazy things are getting, right? So, like I'm saying, like if it's in plain fucking English in the programming on something that's man-made, then maybe we're in some sort of like loop of perpetuity, you know, like forever, like just living it over and over again in the simulation. You know what I mean? And that it's like, you know, You ever see the movie Predators? And it was just like they were never going to get out of that forest,
Yes.
no matter what. They were never going to get out of that forest. So it's like maybe space is that forest. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Maybe outer space is that forest, and yeah, we could get to like the limits of our solar system, maybe physically, like as a physical being, but we're not going to be able to travel between stars or anything like that. Like at least it's not feasible for our species. Our species may become something else, and then that species in the future might figure that shit out.
Listen, all we need is a good grab drive, and once we discover how to make a good grab drive, I mean,
Or warp engine.
Speaking of that, didn't Elon Musk's rocket just explode again?
Over Florida, they had to down flights. They had to down flights.
Yep.
I don't know. You know, all right. Amber Rose said nothing went on in that party. Nutshell of this. Let's go to the fucking rocket footage.
She says nothing went on.
Nothing. She said nothing.
Wow.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, she had all opportunity to fucking
Did you send
go on
to the rocket, or I gotta find it?
No, you gotta find that. But I'm just saying, like, I was interested in this like 2 days ago because I'm like, she had nothing to say. Just in a nutshell, has nothing to say about it. She's like, I wasn't invited to that. Maybe it was because I wasn't about to get down. And I'm like, all right, but you know, like, maybe a bunch of people don't know shit, but it doesn't mean that everybody wasn't invited, because I wasn't invited to a bunch of parties that, you know, like other people were invited to, and I was invited to a lot of parties that other people weren't invited to. That shit happens, you know, I guess even on the elite level. But check this shit out. There's footage from an airplane, bro, that was in the sky that had to get downed while that shit was like coming down over the Atlantic.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Whee!
I still like watching this shit, though, even from when I'm a kid. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got a rocket tattooed to my forearm. I like rocket ships. I like rocket ships.
Views of the vehicle on ascent, pitching downrange away from the launch tower.
Stage separation.
You get to see it blow up from up close.
Boost back, burn, start up.
Oh, did the booster rocket blow up?
I think so, yeah.
The booster, not the actual rocket, right?
No,
not the capsule, not the capsule.
That is so sad. Oh my gosh, it does. Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh.
It looks like in the movies, dude. It looks like in the movies. That's crazy. That they're close. That's real fucking close.
Yeah, I think I think they lost the rocket. I don't think it was like a piece of the rocket. I think it was
the whole thing. The whole thing. That you could see that visibly from here. If you were on the shore, I think in Fort Lauderdale and Miami, you would see it. And I'm pretty sure in the Bahamas they said they saw it. And there were a bunch of planes up in the air, and on whatever their north side was facing, that side of the plane had full view, and there's people who took footage from airplane where you see this at the same level. It's nuts because it just so happens that this plane's going at like fucking 40,000 feet, and this debris is probably at about 50 or 40,000 feet, which is fucking crazy.
That is crazy, man.
Burning up, coming in like nuts, dude.
Really? I'll show you what I'm looking at. So, no one has seen the movie Terminator? No one's seen the movie Terminator? This is how you get Terminator.
You sent this to me, or I sent this to you?
You sent it to me, I believe.
Okay, yeah. So, yes. And have you seen any other articles on this yet? Oh, it says Ryan. It says Ryan by you, by the way. That must have been because you had to re-sign back in.
Wow, I'm Ryan.
We could both be Ryan. We could both be Ryan.
Today we are both Ryan.
And maybe all these robots will be called fucking Ryan too. And they're trying to fucking do Terminators now. Well, it looks like China. I already sent you that shit with China using it as security guards.
Yep.
And police officers. They have ones with like police uniforms on and shit. RoboCops, like legit RoboCops. No guns.
It's fucking crazy.
But for military use, but AI agents though, that's the thing. AI agents, I think, means just like Isn't that just a computer virus to retrieve information?
I don't know. But
Wouldn't that be what an AI agent is?
An agent of AI. I don't know. What is this?
Give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Like,
listen to these behind-the-scenes details of the Biden-Harris administration.
one thing I should mention, every single time someone dared to question Biden's mental fitness, we were basically told to attack the person personally, to undermine his credibility, to assassinate their character.
Listen, who did you learn?
Wow. Now, so
she's not the only one who's come out and say like there was dissent. You know what I mean? Like if anybody
we know
spoke against it.
We know there was.
Yeah.
We like I was gonna say this coming out. We knew this already. Oh no, we didn't know. We didn't know it was a fact. We didn't know. We speculated. We assumed.
And you know who was running the show? It wasn't Joe. The last 2 years for sure. They hated Kamala. There were certain people they hated Kamala Harris. But 4 people, and one of them was Jill, and 3 others that ran the fucking show.
You think it was really Jill though, because they
because she who do you think? Yeah, she was a party to it. You understand what I'm saying? So she was the one who was talking to him at night, getting him ready for what he was going to do the next day.
Weird.
To go ahead, and so they
wipe
were
his ass after
definitely
he shits his pants.
Yes, and giving him Adderall before his fucking debate and all of that shit, dude.
I feel bad for him.
I feel bad for the old man he's become.
Yes,
but
he was never a good politician. If you listen,
no, I didn't like him as a politician.
Property.
Even before Obama, him going into the Obama thing, I didn't know who he was until later on, and then when I seen at the dawn of YouTube, all of the filibusters from him in the 70s and the fucking crime bill in the 90s and all that shit, I was like, this guy's sort of like a piece of shit. I was just like, you know what I mean? And I didn't like him and I was more liberal-minded back then. I was like, I didn't like him because I think
the saying is true. Everyone starts off as a liberal, and as you get older,
but Joe Biden was a racist. He was straight up a racist.
I want to listen to the rest of this. Let's hear.
That has the most power behind closed doors that everybody fears, that no one knows about.
The 3 people who had the most power, other than
you
Joe,
just said
the obvious person, Steve Buscemi, Mike Donnelly, and Anita Dunn. The senior advisors. The reason why they reached that pinnacle of power is because they're longtime friends with Biden. She is known.
So I hope this song in the background doesn't knock us.
Herself on holding.
No, I think this is like stock. It sounds stock.
Who were some of the grudges with?
For example, Joe Manchin, who wouldn't pass his legislation. Kamala Harris. They hated her.
Yeah, and that was out in the open during the campaign. Like pretty much everybody knew that they were really biting their fucking their collars. They were biting their collars, like we don't want to fucking give it to this bitch.
So,
we don't want to give it to this bitch.
That's
why they waited so long for Kamala. They could literally have had her start running her campaign at the beginning of the year, and they held out.
And a lot of the shit they
didn't like her
wasn't good.
You should play that Ronald Reagan clip again.
The point is, they were essentially the president behind the scenes, and Biden was just the facade.
Well, yeah, didn't he allegedly sign executive orders without reading them?
A bunch, yeah, and for the most part, I think even to a certain extent, like Trump is the figurehead of the MAGA, movement, right? So he is the president. He has probably more influence than Joe Biden did because Joe Biden was the kind of figurehead who had a group of people behind him.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Trump has always had influence because of his dealings in real estate, and he's always been involved in politics.
Right. But I'm saying he's more hands-on though with the presidency than Biden was.
Yes.
I think even FDR was the kind of president as his health deteriorated in the later years. Eleanor Roosevelt was doing a lot of fucking work, and a lot of his handlers were taking care of things like the fucking war. You know what I mean? And it was he had like whatever, like his cabinet and his Joint Chiefs and all that shit. But he had whoever was around him in the White House on a daily basis were the ones who were really going and fucking running the messages and all that shit. And yeah, he had his fucking, like wits about him. That's what FDR had that Biden didn't. FDR, even until the day he died, was fucking making those decisions. Biden wasn't making any decisions for the last 2 years, if at all, for the 4 years.
Welcome. You
Yeah.
are absolutely correct.
Yeah, two-party system sucks. We want more choices.
Absolutely. Yeah,
More
but the problem is
choices.
the other.
But not like Canada. Too many choices. Canada's got like way too many parties. Like you just like 3 or 4. How about that? You know what I mean? Let's start small.
What is this? What is this lady talking about?
All right, you get a laugh.
Is it? You hear it?
Miss Magic Maggie here from the House of Bliss in San Diego. So this is a public service announcement. I used to use tanning beds because I felt inadequate because I'm a Native American. With white skin due to my Druid ancestors. But when I was in the tanning bed, I spread my legs.
It's getting choppy for some strange reason, and she spread her legs
so in the tanning bed. Have lines, and now I've got 2 moles on my hoo-hoo.
Is she on something?
Yo, maybe if you're trying to like be more Native American, like try not to sound so basic bitch white girl.
I don't believe she is Native.
Who?
I mean, you can't really say it.
She's as much Native American as fucking Elizabeth Warren is. Let's just be honest.
I'm more Native American than Elizabeth Warren, and that's actually a fact, by the way.
That's a fact. I think that's a real fact.
Well, they have to do a DNA test on her.
And no, yeah, but you definitely have more indigenous people of the Americas or of Then
it's funny because my DNA is a combination of the Spanish conquistadors, the Black African slaves, the Italian conquistadors,
Taino Indians,
and a bunch of other. So like, it's if you read it, you're like, oh, so where did the Spanish come? Oh, those were the slave masters, and the Portuguese. Oh,
Portuguese. Well, that's why they speak Portugal in South America.
And then my other side was Puerto Rican natives, which is the Taino.
Mm-hmm.
On each side, and so I would not suggest using.
She went right back. She went right back to fucking
the hand thing too, right to it.
And everybody who watches this video, by the way, gets 2 punches from me the next time I see you. So, just saying, you all got caught. And the only reason why I played this video is to catch Mike, so I owe him 2 fucking punches.
Where I'm from, it's not this. In the hood, it's this. If you get caught this, you get punched. No.
Not like this? Like
no.
You look? You guys,
no.
I'm going to do the rest of the episode.
If you are going to
like
use
this.
a tanning bed, the one in El Cajon, ITAN, is the most knowledgeable. Be blissful, Miss Magic.
What? Is this
I love the way she ends it. I love the way she ends it. She's for serious, dude. She fucking means all of that crystal shit.
Creator of Be Amazing nonprofit, beamazing.com, children's book series author, miracle facilitator, and healer. And this word is associated with all those
Gaia.
weird.
Gaia means Earth Mother. That's all that means.
Yeah, no, but it's also associated with those friggin' conspiracy fringe channels.
Oh, Gaia?
Yeah.
Really? What does that mean?
Gaia.com
is what?
They believe in the Anunnaki and all that shit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. Hold on a second. I sort of like to listen to some of that. I listen to it.
I don't subscribe to that thing.
I like to listen to it though. I don't subscribe either. I mean, I just like if the magazine's on the fucking table in the fucking waiting room of the doctor's office, I'm gonna read it.
I forgot what it is. Do they not have a website?
You said subscribe. You said subscribe. That was a subscribe joke. Nobody buys magazines anymore, Mike.
No, I know. No, I'm thinking I can't find it anymore. I saw ads for it, and now I don't. Anyway, I want to see one more video of her. Let's see.
Crystal. I'll call Crystal. I don't know what her name is.
Keys to unlock your shackles. Okay,
so she reminds me of me. She reminds me of this woman I when I worked at a studio, owned a studio across the street, and she was exactly like this, except she was a yogi, more of a yogi, not, but definitely like this, and she was batshit fucking crazy.
Former
And, like,
dancer.
I don't know what she. I don't know, but I don't know how she ended up
drug problem
owning the space. I don't.
in recovery.
Maybe.
Here's the thing.
Maybe.
We have this jewel inside of us that acts like a mirror that reflects light.
Okay, I can't. I hate the way she talks. Reflects light.
Yo, listen. I wish I was a superhero too. I wanted to be this dude when I was a kid. This is the guy I want to be. I want that fucking claws pop out of my arm.
Who fucking doesn't want to be Wolverine, bro?
Everybody wants to be
come
fucking
on.
Wolverine. Everybody wants to be Wolverine.
What is this?
Try not to laugh.
Hold on. Oh,
Try not to laugh, Mike. This is the challenge of the day.
I gotta refresh it. I gotta get the volume on. Make sure we can hear it.
Try not to laugh.
Try not to laugh.
Try not to laugh.
You don't hear it, do you? Or do you do?
1, 2, 3, 4 아 그림자가 선배 맘에 탕탕 호로호로 탕탕탕 호로로로로 탕탕 호로호로 나 맘에 단짠 으하 탕탕 호로호로 나 맘에 탕탕 호로로로로 탕탕 호로호로 나 맘에 단짠 으하.
Is this what gets you fucking views on the algorithm in China?
How many views?
I'm telling you, man. Why don't we have this? I mean, it's popping up on my algorithm now, so I guess like they like that. They just I don't know what she was saying. I don't know what that was about. Those dogs are just chilling because she does this all day long, and the dogs are just done with it.
I'm intrigued. Oh, this is not even her channel?
TikTok fame. No. This is just. It's like challenged humans. Did I ever send that to you? I feel bad sometimes for the people in that.
Yeah, me too. I did not feel good about creating this thumbnail. Just throwing it out there.
All right. I'm sorry, everybody. That was completely my idea. I said that if we were going to fucking go, we might as well go all the way.
Well,
but
yes, hold on. But it was, you can take some blame, absolutely. But
I didn't think the main character was going to actually. I thought it was just going to be Hollywood people the whole way through.
That is an actor.
The one in the middle, the big face.
Yes.
No,
he's not a famous actor, but he's definitely from a magazine or something.
Oh my god!
So when I thought about the name of the episode, because I've seen people on Facebook using the word retard, and I was like, "Oh, we're safe again." So I tested it. And I did it. I said it on Facebook. I said retard.
See if community standards
just to
would
see
block
if it would allow it, and it didn't block me. So then I continued to use it, not for no reason, in the correct context, or well, in my opinion, the correct context, but and I haven't gotten banned, and I still have not had any.
So maybe Zuck, from the beginning of the episode, maybe Zuck's telling the truth. Maybe he's not fucking trying to fuck around. Maybe YouTube is following suit.
That's why I thought of the name of the episode, and I thought I remember you wanted like Die Hard or Die Hard.
Yeah, R hard. That's what I wanted because I wanted it to sound like retard, but like R hard, and I wanted it to be John McClane with Down syndrome. Because I thought that would have been fucking. You said ChatGPT will not create Down syndrome characters.
It wouldn't even like sometimes you can argue with it and it eventually give you what you want, and that's so weird arguing with AI.
So you have to shake down fucking AI to get it to do.
So weird. But
eventually.
So with our thumbnail, it started off with that Die Hard, and then I go, hey, I know we're Star Wars people. What about us? Like, I wanted like a shot of Darth Vader standing over Luke, and Luke, no, it's not true. And he's like has Down syndrome or something.
Oh man, that would have been But the movie poster thing is like, I feel like the AI prompts do really good with the movie posters. You know what I mean? Damn, YouTube blocked. YouTube blocked. I mean, maybe it's blocking comments.
She wears diapers
I think like
she wears 4 hours a day. Well, these are definitely my favorite type of diapers, the briefs. They're the crinkliest, they're the most absorbent, and they have the tapes on them, so you actually have to go through the whole process.
Okay.
We have to accept this all as normal behavior, man.
No, we don't. Stop it. We
Mike,
don't have to.
We have to accept this all as normal behavior, Mike.
Do you know why? Do you know why there was no Native Americans with disabilities, so to speak?
I mean, why did they invent the coat hanger?
How would they know if it's no? Because you're living off the land, and if you're fucking dumb, you're gonna die. It's survival of the fittest.
yeah. Like a pack of like a
fittest.
like a pack of like any
Spartans, you
animal.
send them out into the woods, and if they don't come back, they ain't worth it. This thing.
Diapering. Wetting my diapers is just something.
Do you want you want to know how to get out of this? Say, here's a knife, here's matches. You're in the woods for 2 days.
Get who, Mike?
What?
Get who?
What do you mean?
You say get who out of this? Wait, who?
Her.
Who?
Them, whatever they are. What are they?
Oh, okay. That's sort of a little bit more what I was figuring what was going on.
I'm just saying this. They said in the beginning she likes diapers, didn't they?
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that. I just heard diapers.
Okay, I gotta refresh it.
No, I'm just saying, like,
exactly. We used to have a thing called natural. I can't say.
What does that say?
Selection. Natural selection.
What bro said. Sorry, I can't grab a beer tonight. What I hear.
24 hours a day.
Well, these are definitely my favorite type of.
I want to hear if they say her, them, or.
Well, I'm looking at the neck, bro.
Oh, yeah.
She wears diapers 24 hours a day.
24 hours a day.
Well, these are definitely my favorite type of diapers, the briefs. They're the crinkliest, they're the most absorbent, and they have the tapes on them, so you actually have to go through the whole process of diapering.
Okay, I have no problem with this.
On an airplane.
Boy pretending to be a girl, but the diapers, that's where I draw the line.
This is, like I said, it's normal behavior for a transatlantic flight. If you're flying more than 5 hours, diaper up. But just for shits and giggles, like what? That's a laundry bin, right? That's laundry.
I don't think you understand the.
Is them washing their
joke you just made, by the way. Because you said those diapers are okay on a transatlantic flight, and you emphasized a word in that sentence, which I don't think you intended to do. I don't think you know. I don't even know why it's funny, to be honest, but it's fucking hilarious.
Clip it.
Wetting my diapers is just something that kind of comes naturally with wearing diapers. The feeling of release and the feeling of comfort of a warm, wet diaper is really something that is very special to me.
Just the thought of it, I started crying like a baby, like change my diaper. Like, what the fuck?
So you want to wear diapers and act like a child? I'm gonna beat you like a redhead stepchild.
Yo,
really. Don't beat your kids.
I'm just saying, like, I know. I don't. Okay. When do you remember? Do you remember earlier than 4? Do you? A little bit, maybe.
No. See, I don't. I have bad memory. I have multiple sclerosis, and I think it affects the memory poorly. So like, I don't have great memory. I could look at a picture, and go, oh, I remember that, but I don't have like a visual memory of it, like a movie playing in my head.
Okay, so high school,
and it's getting
maybe some.
No, definitely before high school. I can remember high school.
Gotcha.
So my earliest memory, I don't know how old I was, but I was in the backyard playing with a dog, and there's a dog I don't remember being alive, so it was probably.
But you weren't in diapers, though.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so hold on a second. I don't remember ever being in diapers.
Yeah, I don't either.
Right? My earliest memory, I could say, like, I remember leading up to my 5th birthday. I remember, like, certain events happening leading up to my 5th birthday.
Yeah.
And I remember being 4. I remember being 4 and telling people I was 4.
Yeah.
And I have, like, flash memories from before that, but none of those memories involved having a diaper.
Yeah.
So my point is, I don't fucking remember how it feels to have a diaper on, but this person, when them said that they liked a warm, wet diaper, I just like sort of got like, gah. You know, like I prefer the shit just to fall out of my ass.
Yeah.
And I prefer the piss just to exit my body away.
Yes. So
I like the act of marking my territory if I happen to get the chance to do it outside.
I have an idea.
If I'm out in the wooded area, I like pissing on things.
I have a very good idea.
Away from me. Away from my body.
I have a very good idea.
Want to take a walk and we'll piss in woods?
We're going to pitch an idea to TLC.
Okay. All right.
And the idea is going to be my strange addiction. I'm addicted to dressing like Hitler.
And it's a guy, motherfucker is just arguing. Like, why can't I just have this mustache? Just the mustache.
You know what made me think of that,
mustache.
Right?
I got rid of the hairdo. Oh, shit.
You sent me this, and it made me think of it. And I'm like, imagine that. Imagine, and it's like it's not offensive. I don't have any similar beliefs to Hitler. I just enjoy the look very much, and it just stuck with me, and it makes me feel right. And then you walk around dressing like Adolf Hitler in the green with the mustache, but you can't grow the mustache, or you do what this person does.
The thick glasses are throwing me off, though. The Coke bottle glasses.
Oh, hey, it's me, gay Hitler.
Awesome.
There's gonna be some good clips on this one.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
I'm not really into politics anymore. I like fashion and poppers and guys with...
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Hitler's a reformed man. Hitler's a different person.
Big honking goblin wieners.
Sorry, I'm being so fucking loud.
It's me, gay Hitler.
So, do you think if... All right, let's bring it in for a second. Let's bring it in. Do you think, Ryan, if Hitler was gay, he would have never did what he did in World War II? You think the outcome would have been very different?
I think he did what he did in World War II because he was gay.
You think so? Like in the closet and not okay with it?
I definitely think, because he only married Ava Braun like right before the end of everything. And he could have been married way before that, back in the time when it was like normal that you'd be married in your 20s, So maybe he's a career-aholic, but you got to get fucking your nut off at some point. I don't know how many other girlfriends he had besides Ava Braun. I always thought Ava Braun was his beard. That's what I thought.
I can't imagine him being cool. Like
I don't think he was cool.
Forget the whole genocide.
Okay, all right. Do you think any of the Nazis could have been cool? Do you think any of the Nazis were chill? Like probably the guy who was the guy who did the propaganda shit, the film guy.
Oh shit!
Goebbels, Glabels.
So,
like he might have been it was a Diddy party when you go into one of his parties. It was probably like that. So it's like it might have been fun to go to a Diddy party.
Yeah,
to go to a white party was probably fun.
I can't see myself having anything like in common with these guys to be like, hey, let's hang out. Yeah, no.
Besides film, the guy was a film guy.
On this episode of Would You Hang Out with a Nazi?
Would you hang out with a Nazi?
I'm sorry.
So, like, Hitler definitely lame, right?
Listen.
Hitler's definitely lame. He's not a good hang.
I like your sauerkraut and your sausages. But the whole, take out a whole human race and only one race is the superior
level 3/4 of Europe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Start wars with all your neighbors. You know what I mean? That's definitely not cool.
Get completely embarrassed at the Olympics.
Well, I'm pretty sure Nazis are like probably like the DL guy you can't bring anywhere because you often have to just escort them out of the party before they start talking their shit too deep.
That's another.
But you can't bring them anywhere because they start talking their shit too deep. You know what I mean? But definitely Hitler a bad hang. His top three are all probably fucking tight asses who really don't give a fuck about anything but land. You know what I mean?
Worry again. Okay, there we go. Hitler, not a good time.
I don't think he's a good hangman. He just didn't
No.
seem like he was. He seems like just like fucking like talk too much kind of guy.
Well, okay. If I'm hanging out with him and he's not on meth, it might be a little boring. If he's on meth, it might be a good time.
It seems like he was on meth a lot, though. That's the thing. It seems like he was on mostly.
Listen.
Seems like he was mostly on meth.
You cannot agree with someone, but if they're a good time, you can kind of chill. I just can't see him.
Okay, we've been to sporting events together, right, Mike?
Yes.
Me and you, we've been to UFCs, baseball games. We've been to places, right?
Yes.
So, did you see Hitler? The footage of Hitler at the fucking 1936 Olympics?
Yes.
He didn't look like a fucking fun hang, bro. Looked like he had all of his money on the fucking Austrians and the Germans.
It reminded me of a mutual friend of ours that we've all hung out with at one person's house, or going places with him. And to be honest, I've definitely seen him and Hitler both on the couch going. Him and Hitler both doing the whole
rocking back and forth.
Now, one of them is doing it because they're on drugs. The other one's doing it because he has a bunch of money on the game. And
A lot of money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or maybe Hitler fucking, was like worried that he was going to have to pay up to his bookie because that fucking black dude blew out the fucking everybody in track and field.
He took over a bunch of countries. He's got plenty of money.
Well, that's true. They did fucking steal a lot of treasure.
It's like, hey, why do you keep hanging out with this guy? Well, he pays for lunch, dinner. I mean, so what? He killed a couple of Jews. He's a good hang. No, I'm kidding. He's not.
And he has a Da Vinci on the wall of his castle, I think.
Did he really?
No, I don't know. I just assumed they stole paintings, right? Wasn't that like the huge Nazi thing? Was they stole like a lot of art?
You said that, I thought of the Indiana Jones thing with the tapestries and
when he's trying to save Sean Connery, right? And he's like, and he's trying to pretend like he's Scotch and his bad accent. That's my favorite Indiana Jones is the Last Crusade.
It's the best one.
I think it's the best one. Yeah, I definitely like it better than Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I really liked Raiders of the Lost Ark.
All those out there, please like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, or the
thumbs up, dipshits.
That's scumbag move. So what do we got in this video here? Edgelord teenager in 20.
You can always tell when people use the R word that they feel so cool using it. Like in their mind, they sound so edgy and subversive when really they're giving edgelord teenager in 2004 vibes. And it's like, how are you a bigot, a loser, and a tryhard? Like, please pick a struggle.
I'll tell you how. Whiskey. Cheers, everybody.
I wish I could do. Hold on, I'm commenting. I'm writing that's retarded, by the way. I'm doing it as we speak. Hold on. So the world can see that I'm not bullshitting and putting my money where my mouth is. I'm going to minimize our screen so you can see.
Oh my God!
Right there at the bottom. You see that? See? And I'm going to click the post button right here. Actually, hold on. We got to add more to it. It's got to be,
Add more R's. Add more R's. Capital R.
100.
Wheelchair.
R.
Put a wheelchair.
The hardest of R's. Is it apostrophe S or just lowercase s? Apostrophe S, probably.
R's, no apostrophe. R's is possessive with the apostrophe to get rid of the apostrophe. That's bad grammar.
We just do a wheelchair.
And do a wheelchair.
Where is it? Is there a come on? What kind of bigotry is this? There's no wheelchair.
No, there's a wheelchair emoji. There's got to be a wheelchair emoji.
What the fuck? I'll do a juggling guy.
Oh, all right, that works, I guess.
It's not letting me do it.
It won't let you do wheelchair?
Oh no. I'll make it even worse now. I'll use a black juggling guy. Where'd it go? Where's the juggler? There he is. Oh, not let me pick the color this time? Oh, there we go. We'll go with the darkest. Don't worry, the white one there. Post. Let's see if it's going to be like, sorry, you can't say retard on Instagram. Go back to Facebook. Nope.
No, because it's meta. It's Meta's rules. This is Meta's rules.
That's funny. The comment right here is saying the R word is way more cringe. Like saying R word.
Yeah, saying the R word is, yeah. If you're going to tell somebody to not say retarded, don't say retarded.
Look, it's
Just
okay.
say it.
If you call someone who has Down syndrome or something physically wrong with them, mentally wrong with them, retarded,
That's
you're
fucked up.
a piece of
Don't
shit.
do that. Don't do that.
But if you call your
Yeah.
dumbass friend who crashed his car for the 14th time for some reason, wrapped it around a pole, and was completely sober, you can say, "What are you, a fucking retard?"
Call him a retard.
I don't know who actually crashed their cars that many times, but
And what's funny is that she's got a picture of Danny DeVito in the back that looks retarded.
What is this?
Some more bad songs.
Is it?
It's a bad song.
Like I've known you forever, but it's only been a couple months. I've been lost until you came into my life and showed me
To be honest, it sounds like Everlast.
I had what it took to get up and
It's just off rhythm.
up and love myself enough to give it up. I love you.
Like, does he know the audio track and the lyrics are not on the same track? You can move them around to make it.
I don't think he knows that.
Enough to fucking roll up. We love our life so much we fuck it up.
This guy looks like he sweats fucking. He looks like he sweats Suboxone.
Oh wow!
Be where you
is that a parole officer in the back?
wanna
That's
go
what I'm saying.
with
That's definitely not the girl he's talking about. It's definitely his parole officer.
me. Where you wanna go? What we gonna do? Yeah, every single time I see myself with you.
I'll tell you what, they're not doing nothing because he hasn't had a job in about a year and a half.
That's why they're in a park filming this.
He's like, baby, I want to work on my art. I'll do my first song about you, baby. I promise you. I promise you, baby. Oh, shit.
The Fast and the Furious, one last Ramadan.
The fasting. Oh, happy Ramadan to my Muslim friends out there. Oh, and actually, besides it being Ramadan, the daylight savings time during Ramadan is fucking bullshit.
They did it on purpose.
It's bullshit because that one day in the middle of fucking the month that you have that because they wake up early in the morning and shit to eat breakfast before they start that whole fast for the whole daylight time. So you get fucked on daylight savings time because you get that whole fucking hour that you could have been fucking munching on fucking yummy shit in the morning. You get taken away from you by some stupid fucking rule, which I think they should do away with. What do you think, Mike? I think we say this every year, and I think we always have a podcast right around this time. Like, I think this is one of the weekends that we never skip is daylight savings time.
That's ironic.
Right? So, what do you think? Get rid of it, right? Hawaii doesn't have it. Arizona doesn't have it. The rest of the country sort of trying to fucking teeter on whether or not certain states are going to have it or not. You know what I mean?
Did you watch the fights last night? Did you see our
no,
buddy?
But I watched Gaethje with that fucking uppercut, dude.
Gaethje's the man.
That was sick, dude. I'm watching the Gaethje fight. The Pereira fight, let's just talk about that separately. Okay, he lost. They're gonna run it back. Dana wasn't happy with the fucking cards after when he seen the scoring. He knew that Pereira was getting called. You saw his face drop. Press conference. They're gonna run it back. But can we just focus on the Gaethje fight with Justin Gaethje? I didn't want to pay. This is it. I didn't buy the pay-per-view yesterday because I didn't want to buy a pay-per-view where I was going to watch Justin Gaethje's career end, right? And I was like, he's got knocked out so many times. I've watched him go through a ringer and get fucking back again and back and forth, and it's a drama with him. And I like Justin Gaethje so much that I didn't want this to be like the last fight that I watched. And he was underdog. And I bet him and didn't fucking watch the fight. Because I'm like, this is for you, buddy. This is for you. And I put money on him thinking that I was going to lose money, right?
Yep.
That fucking up. 10 minutes later, I get notifications. Not even 10 minutes later, like seconds later after the fight was over. Notifications. Uppercut. Fucking KO. Finish the guy. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, no way. And now I'm like upset that I missed that. Because Justin Gaethje fucking, he's like one of those guys who are going to be like, yeah, I'm going to lose bad sometimes, get laid out, but I'm going to come back and do some miracle fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he has
and
many
skill
times.
wise, and that was skill. That was skill that fucking landed that uppercut because it was so clean, dude. I fucking watched that over and over again this morning. I was, dude.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy for the guy. Pereira. Let's be honest. They're gonna run it back, right?
Yeah, he didn't do well. Like he was doing well with the leg kicks, but then he just couldn't do anything else. And
Guy's tough, dude. That guy was fucking.
Yeah.
That guy's fucking tough as nails. And hey, listen, bro, chin strap beard. It's Ramadan. Motherfucker was fasting and beat him. Pereira. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Also with that, but I do think that in a world where we're used to the champ getting favoritism on the fucking scorecards, they're trying to be more fair. And I think this is an example of that. And hey, listen, I respect the decision.
Yeah, they made the right call.
Run it back, though. Run it back.
Close, but I don't think it was that close. I think it was.
But by decision, a decision I think should constitute a run back automatically. A knockout, I could say his argument to say like if he was knocked out and it was finished early in the fight, I'm saying skip, go to the next contender. If it's a knockout in the 5th round, I say maybe run back. If it's a decision, run it back, dude. Run it back. They did it with fucking Izzy. So you gotta give Pereira the same. And he's a star now, dude. Chama.
He is.
Chama, dude. Chama. You know what I mean? Everybody loves fucking, and I think Dana, if Dana's gonna run it back with him, and the next card will be big because people want to see Pereira win the belt back. I didn't watch any of the other fights though. Just those two.
There was some good fights, but it was what it was.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest card. Next, I think 314 is looking pretty diesel.
It's
in Miami.
I guess they have to make their money, but like the price for these cards again, like
the tickets to go. I'm just peeping at down here in Miami, and
I'm just even talking about just watching the fucking thing and paying for the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, dude, it's gotta be really worth it. Okay, this is levels. You want to hear my levels as far as it goes with pay-per-views? There is. Am I willing to go out, spend some money on drinks, and watch it at a bar for free? Get like 3 drinks, 4 drinks, just see the main card, the last 3 fights, and get out. You know what I mean? I at least with spending $60, get to watch the fights that I wanted to watch, and I get drunk on top of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or is it worth me just spending the $60 and sitting at home because there's so many fights that I want to watch like 8 fights on a card? You know what I mean? And there's some fights that are like, there's some cards that are like, yo, I could literally start prelims on, like, and watch every single one of these because you'll see a name start the fucking the prelim, and you'll be like, oh shit, I haven't seen that guy fight in 2 years, and then you'll want to stick around for it. You know what I mean? So it's got to be worth that. It's got to be that. I got to want to see more than 3 fights in order for me to fucking buy it.
Sorry.
Because what is it now? It's like $80.
Yeah.
It's $80, right?
Yep. How do I do this? All right, well, on that note, I'm going to play the music to say goodbye. I gotta change that back. Funny. It's still the simulation.
Anyway,
how do I fuck with guys?
Just sorry to drop the bomb on you on the outro, but we might be skipping next week because I have guests from out of town. Our friend will be staying with us, so we might be picking this up following Sunday at 9:30 for the next episode of Dumbfounded Dipshits. Smoke them if you got them, motherfuckers.
Actually, get this over here better. I like tagging our reels in random fucking hashtags.
Yeah.
This one's suggesting WNBA All-Star.
Hashtag the shit out of it.
Have a good night, everybody.
Peace out, dipshits. Till next time. Peace out.